Lights, camera, action. We are live. I believe everything is in one piece. I think we're in good shape. Audio levels look about like what I expect them to. So let's get this show on the road. What's going on, everybody? Pyroswimpetus here tonight. We have some side questing that we need to do. We started chapter 7. Hi, Sal. Meow meow. You're very chattery tonight. Meow. I'm up here, bud. What are you doing? Sal. I don't know. He's somewhere outside. I see you. Hello. He's staring at me from the staircase. Hi. You can come in here. It's okay. I'm right here. It's okay. Do you want to come sit while I play? I just lightly choked on a piece of blueberry pie. Sit on my shorts, but not on the nice blanket that I got you. Just cat things. Oh, you're level 55. You're actually kind of tough.
Down for a second.
This one looking at me.
Let's take this guy out.
Hey, you.
Oh, that's right. I changed all my arts. I almost forgot about that. That's right, the whole idea with Kamaravi's class is that the more damage I take, the more I get, more damage output I have, right? Is that it? Would someone want to... Break and topple. Oh, it's a topple art! I thought it was a break art. That. I feel silly now. Because I feel like I should have noticed that before. Theo's down. Someone... Noah's got her up. If someone has a... I got you. Dang, this thing has a lot of health. Big hits. Ow, ow, ow. Come on, give me my topple. Get on the ground. Whale. That was fun. Okay, that's an interesting class. It's not super elaborate, so you should be able to deal with that pretty easily. Okay, he's enraged. Let's just wail on this thing. Big hits. Carve him up. I need time to hold on. Keep it together. Resisted. A little lower, and let's go. Let's do this. Let's kill this thing. It's a side break. None of you are on the side of this thing. No one's in the right spot. That's unfortunate. That class is terrible for chain attacks, man. You only need like 20 points. But I do need something on it. Oh, it blocked. Oh, they got it though. They got it. Time should have a topple. Knock him down. Oh, we almost got the Bravo. Neo back. No one has a launch here. I don't know. Pick an art and go. Wham! We still have 2 whole rounds. Mio, lay into him. Woo! Your fate was sealed when you rose against us. This thing isn't even going to give me that much experience because I'm too strong for it. I'll make it count. Everyone get ready. You know what? I'll take it. That art is so good for chain attacks. Holy moly. You're in for it now. Now, Neo, bring it home. I'll take a cool 245. Cool. Alright, so, order of operations. I don't want to do Noah's thing yet. I want to instead do Uni's, because I was supposed to do that like 15 levels ago. So we have to go to Pentalis region. Somewhere. I don't know where that's supposed to lead me. I have actually no idea where that's supposed to point me, so let's find out, I guess. Oh. Looks like it's up. How do I go up from here? Because that takes me down, doesn't it? Take me to it. I have no idea where I'm going, so I am actually going to let the game guide me a little bit here.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
I'll take all these drops, thank you very much. Am I supposed to go down? No, I'm not. I'm supposed to go up. Okay.
How about here?
I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm going to let the game take the reins. So it goes this way, right?
Something so valuable here.
Cross. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going, but I'm just going to keep going. The whole squad is rolling out here. Uni's on thin ice. You really like living on the edge, huh? Take me up.
Huh.
We're just going up. Could have saved time. Could have just come to this camp, but oh well, I guess that's fine. Where the heck am I going? It's over there, but I'm going like the complete opposite way. There's got to be a way up or something, I guess. I don't know exactly what I'm looking for.
Oh, a supply drop.
Yes, guys, I know. There's the hand. Oh, Ethel and Kamaravi. Though it's not exactly sad anymore because they're alive, like... They're fine. I press button. Okay. Button do thing. Oops, I fell. You're a unique. You're only level 48 though, so we could kill you pretty easily.
Huh?
Ryan Trail.
It's time to make a stand. Friends, we fight.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
You resisted. Love it. Ow! Wham! I'm ready for a topple launch. No topple launch. Okay. Wham! Woo! Bam! I'm not gonna even bother doing a Hoochie what's it this time around. Get some heals out. Carve them to pieces. Oh my god, we are tearing this thing apart. Wham! Woo! Boom. Get wrecked.
This looks handy dandy.
Giant's limbs.
We've been
This is our
spotted.
first time here, isn't it?
Oh, you guys are level 46. Get out of
I'll
here.
throw the reinforcements.
Actually, I need to fight one of these, don't I? Wow, there's a lot on screen right now.
Hold on, I'll be right there.
Wait, how are we back up? Did I still have a healer alive? I thought they all died.
Thanks, Mio.
Wow,
I
okay.
should be thanking you, Lance.
That was a
I'll
lot
follow
closer
you.
than I expected it to be. I mean, it's fine. Like, we're okay, but
Okay,
you know
buddy.
what?
Surprise me.
There's another equities.
Sorry, I don't do restraint.
Let's end this. I got something for you.
Wow, thanks.
Enemy's broken away from me. Better yet.
Heal. Get sent out. Absolutely laying into these guys.
Give me a break. We all worked hard for that.
Easy. I kind of think I want to help. Oh, I get that. I think I want to help Agnes here because I want to kill those equities tanks. I'm gonna. Oh, they give me the XP too anyway.
But we got no choice.
Ooh, there's level 67. Get them up! Uh-oh, that's not good. Lose. Whew! Hold it together, Lance! Come on! Hit me! Hit me! Can't touch me. Woo! Wow, we barely survived that.
Is nobody gonna praise me?
Huh? Wow,
That
I'm
was
honored.
scary.
The outcome is patently clear.
I'm ready. Let's do it. Gotta face me.
Perfect timing.
The enemy must be blind.
Come on, get over here. That hurt. Lay into him.
It was over way too soon.
Hear that?
Okay.
Lance wants something a bit meatier.
And another one.
Liv, we've got to fight.
This how Nopon fight.
You're 48. You're not that strong, but still, you're here. Ryan, I need you to like stand in the middle of these. Wham! Big poke. Get him up! Woo! Hey there, Mr. Won the Election. How you doing? Thanks for dropping in. Kill this thing. Absolutely annihilate it. Just lay into it. I can't complain too much. The game is awesome. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I'm in the middle of chapter 7 right now. I'm assuming there's 10. I don't know if that's correct. I'm just basing that assumption purely on the second game. First game had like some crazy number of chapters that made no sense other than they existed purely for the save points. How's it compare to 1? It's really interesting. It somehow manages to maintain its own identity from both 1 and 2. But I think it feels more like 1 than it does 2. In terms of like world and storytelling. But the gameplay is closer to 2, I think.
Can do anything if friends put heads together.
It was like it took all the good stuff from each one and put it together in a blender. Oh, I'm not. I forget it. You guys are cannon fodder, and I don't care.
I'll take point.
Oh, the drop is actually right there. I might grab that. You guys want to let go? Thank you. I don't appreciate being followed.
A rare thing?
Here we
Your
are.
Honor.
The support.
Oh! Fine, you have a death wish? I will grant it happily. Who am I targeting? It's the one in the back over here, yeah. Go! Just absolutely kill him. Absolutely destroy them. God, this game needs to get off the Switch. It's so hard to tell what's going on when you're playing in 720p. Like, Jesus. I'm the only one with a topple art, so if I launch right now, it doesn't do anything. Oh well. They're just normal enemies anyway. I'm kind of about this fire spear. This thing's kind of sick.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it. Tyon. Give those guns a workout.
Dang, Tyon can throw, or not Tyon.
Nearly at the rendezvous. Hope we've not kept him
What's
waiting.
his name? Lens can really throw his voice, I guess. Oh, I can just pick up ether cylinders like that? I didn't know that. I thought I could only get them from the collection points. I guess not. Today I learned. I am floating on this. So, you guys gonna fight me, or...
Might as well claim this.
I'm like 20 levels above you, so I don't think you should. Really? Now you do? No way. Alright. Let's keep moving here. There is someone that we need to send off up that way. Up on the hill there, you see that? I'm not fighting these elites. They're not gonna do anything for me. Can I get up here before tripping the quest? I don't think I can. No. I have to go over and around. I guess that's fine.
Hey there, you lot. Fast as a spark in Rogel.
Here we are.
Well, we would hate to keep you waiting. Good man.
So where's Colony 5?
Easy. It's up on the Loska Plateau. Should see it once you've cleared the cave.
What are we waiting for then? This bloody merc's giving me the creeps.
Uni should cool jets. Guessing in Tiz won't help.
You'll be in a tiz in a minute.
All he's saying is that we should play it safe. Careful. Right?
Correct. Especially if situation involve Mobius creeps.
All right. I am actually trying to control myself. If I start going crazy, nudge me.
Whoa. Where's the real Uni?
I just don't want us dragging our feet, all right?
Okay, Uni, if you say so. Wow, that cutscene warped me all the way over here. Where is that body? Stuff is over that way, but not stuff I want. I will grab this container, though. And also send off that body.
Not liking the look of that sky.
What are you talking about, Uni?
Claim this.
It's fine. It's not particularly nice out, but
This look handy dandy.
could be worse. Oh, well, now it's raining. The Great Vortex. Origin and Melia are in there. How are we gonna get them out? That's the real question. I'm going up here. This wouldn't be
Now
here
to
if it
ascend.
didn't have a reason. The fact that Laura survived all this is the crazy thing to me.
Good thing we found this.
I'll take that. Thank you. Ooh, there's something over there. Okay. Let's go over and around. Sorry, Tyon.
Might as well, yeah?
You want me
Actually,
to
I
lead?
feel like I should put
Leave it to
Uni
me.
in the lead here.
Come on, who else?
Do exactly as I say.
All under control.
Oh, there's a Piranhas here.
Might as well, yeah?
I'll do my best.
Come on, who else?
I want to hear
you
the
want me
Uni's
to
the
lead?
boss line.
I'll handle this.
All under control.
Oh, maybe there's a cooldown on it. Oh god, do I have to kill all of these?
Say anything if not
Oh, for the love of God.
Demon!
Fine. Let's do it. Building momentum. Woo! Did it.
Mess with wrong crowd.
Aw, and we were just getting started.
Cast some buffs out. Big damage. Absolutely obliterate these Turkins.
Pretty much what I expected.
I'd say we were moving in sync. Right, Tyler?
Demon, come here! You're on fire, lad!
Kill. No launch arts yet. Kevis art, so unless it's your primary class, you're not gonna have it to start with. Go! Feel it, it's stuck. Check that later.
Notch on my belt.
City of 12. Did I miss one?
We'll be done in a blink.
I don't think we'll run into any
This will be 8, 9, 10, so I guess there's 4 more on the far side.
Come here! I got something for you!
Go! Not even bothering with the healing arts. These things can't lay a finger on us.
This'll keep you going.
Go! Woo! Nice smash, Uni. Let's go! Easy money.
Too easy. Come after me, and that's what you get.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
Easy
Can't even call this
peasy.
practice.
Stay alert and alive.
Demon Slayer! Come here!
We kill. On the ground with you, please.
We're unstoppable with you around,
One
Senna.
more.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Riku, come here! I got
Oh, I
something
didn't
for
get the
ya!
top ult.
Way too soon.
Hear that, Noah?
What's down
Lance
below
wants something
me?
a bit meatier.
Oh, I see. Looks like it was a there's a husk over there, that I need to send off, but also a. Oh,
We
I
need
didn't
to
do the
time
one
this
over
right.
there, did I? I feel stupid now. Yeah, I got enough ether for this one. Let's punch it. Light work.
Let's not take this for granted.
Whoa! Got a
Let's not take
rare
this
dude
for
right
granted.
here.
Another map on here. Should I spend some cash here? I'm thinking yes. Hey Jay, how's it going? Crowns only.
Good thing we found this.
And level 30. Give me all that loot. Thank you. Let's talk to the Napon, get him registered.
We have some new names registered.
Cool. I think I need to cook some food too.
Everyone, get some rest.
And make some gems while I'm here. So I believe something I needed. Needed a gold equities tank. So that's what it was. Dang. Nope, nothing there. What did I need the tank wheels for? I don't remember. Ah, it was this one. It was this one.
Nothing to be sniffed at.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
already itching to try it.
Like that, why not? Ori's head plate. I don't think I can make any more. I'm missing stuff for like all of these. Yeah, oh well.
That should be about enough.
Okay, so we improved the gem. That's good. And if I cook, I got plenty of silver coins, so I'm just going to use one of those. Oh, I don't even have Metamorph Sage anyway, so I can't make it that way if I wanted to.
Oh, I needed that.
Right then, should we get a move on?
Cool. Like Uni said, let's get out of here. Yeah, I'd like to not die. Look at all the stuff that I picked up. Don't look down. It's a long fall.
We can't just leave this be.
And
Now
climb
to
time.
ascend.
Up we go. Hope the sky clears up. That would be nice. Being able to see. Oh, hello.
We should harvest this ether.
Oh, that was like nothing. I'd hope for a little
you
more
go.
than that. Have to go that way.
Never seen this place
I want to see what's
before.
up here first. A little exploring never hurt. Am I going the wrong way? No, I just straight up went to the other region. Whoops.
Never seen this place before.
I needed some Amloot stuff, didn't I?
This'll be over like that.
I think I saw some Amloot items in the den menu. I think I should probably grab some of
I'd
this.
say we were moving in sync, right, Tyon?
Absolutely lay into it.
Come after me, and that's what you get.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
Some Amloot antlers. There's a barrel up there we should probably grab. Level 62. Okay, stuff over here is a bit tougher. Quite a bit tougher, in fact. Like 20 level tougher.
Come on, don't fail me now.
Is that a drop?
This is something decent, right?
Have I picked this up before? No, this is a different side quest. Buddies want to attack. I'm just saying, you're some level 42 clowns, like, I'm not scared of you. Yeah, there we go. The Agnes soldier's already dead. Else here. I'm just saying, this is more like a W sayer. There we go. Easy. Okay. That was something. I don't remember what that quest was, but okay.
Oh!
Oops. We're all 60-something. There's some more Anludes here. Well, I'm gonna kill a couple of these just in case they have what I want. Easy.
Sure I did, Sana. You look great. You want me? Sorry, I don't do restraint. This one looks at me funny.
That's the nice thing about this one, that they defaulted back to
Spectacular.
start battle with your arts
I
ready.
was the MVP.
That was a
You're all
pain in
thinking it.
two, because you'd start a battle and you have to wait until your stuff is
This was
finally
a nice
charged.
find.
At least until you had the skills that unlock that stuff, but it made the early game real slow. Looks like there's a scuffle going on over there. Something over there.
Topographical info updated.
There's so much stuff. Playing multiverses? Nice. Who's your go-to player right now, Jay?
Mimi, could you...
I have no idea who's in that game even. Bugs Bunny.
This was
Finally,
a nice
Nice.
find.
Who's considered like the best in the game at the moment? Because obviously it's still new, so the meta's still working on it. But I imagine there's a leading meta so far. Why's that back? I have no idea how to get up there.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
Should be time for dinner
I
soon,
kinda see
right?
where I am. Oh, we're here. We're here. Okay, okay, okay. I see. This is where we went, where we pivoted and started going up to Oriah. I see. I see. I know where I am now. Well, I mean, I don't know this map very well yet, but like I know roughly where I am.
May you sleep peacefully.
Yeah, send them off.
Ow!
Did it hurt, Uni? Yeah, probably. Did it hurt that badly? Probably not. Then again, I'm not trying to jump off a rock and land on solid ground.
I guess this is fate too,
This
huh?
guy's kind of clipping into the ground. Oh, there's another one over there. I'm not... You can rot.
Ow!
I want to go over this way and see what... I'm going to ignore that fight because they're busy amongst themselves. I will go over this way and open up this barrel instead.
Come to uni.
Yumi's jumps are so aggressive. Nah! Nah! Like, what?
This was a nice find.
I see ether here. I would like to grab it. How do grab? Oh my god, also performance. Jeez. There we go.
Better not spill any of this.
How do you spill ether? Like, what is it? Is it solid? Is it liquid? Is it gas? All of the above?
I wonder what's around here.
The Valley of Anguish. It's not ominous sounding at all.
May you sleep peacefully.
Let's see what's around here.
Mia,
So
would
many
you do the honors?
people died over here. I guess now we kind of know why they turn into light. Oh, you're a level 68 unique. You're gonna kill me. You will absolutely kill me. Whoa. Can I work my way down there?
We don't know what lurks in here. Be careful.
Oh, I barely survived that.
Ow!
Yeah, that kind of hurt. Looks like a little scuffle happened over here. Whoa! Thought he just dropped in.
Be at rest.
Yeah, we know how this goes. Oh, shortcut.
Push this thing here and...
Okay. I'll take a ladder there. I also want this barrel, so I'm going to grab it. Let's see, what have we here? I do see a body over there, so I might grab
It'd
that
be rude not to.
while I'm over again. Well, while I'm down here, you know?
Ow!
Do exactly as I say. I'm your guy.
Big responsibility. I'll do my best. Come on, who else?
Whoa, got a rare
can't just leave this
doodah
be.
right here.
Okay. I think that puts us in good shape for this region.
We've explored a fair chunk of this.
Yeah. And with that, I think we need to get out of here. Something's going on over there.
We've explored a fair chunk of this.
Well, that's unfortunate positioning. I didn't grab the, I didn't grab the stupid landmark, apparently. So I have to walk a little bit. Not the end of the world. Okay. Still foggy. Show me some actual saturated colors, guys. Oh, I see we have a lot of Collectopedia cards. Let me turn in a bunch of these.
I think I deserve a thank you, don't you? If you want the job done right, I think I deserve a thank you, don't you?
Yes, Uni, you do deserve a
If
thank
you
you.
want the job done right,
Do it yourself.
I think I deserve a thank you, don't you? If you want the job done right, if you want the job done right, if you want the job done right,
You want the job done right?
I think I deserve a thank you, don't you? Feels nice filling all that in. I think I deserve a thank you, don't you?
Don't you? Maybe later, Uni. I'm almost level 4 in a couple places.
Huh? This is new.
Is this like a rare thing?
This is a nice looking cave.
Colony 5 should be just past here, huh?
Looks that way. Defenses look a bit tighter than at Lambda. I'll just soak all this up.
Shoink! Need to replenish our reserves after rebooting that Furnace. We have, what, 30 cylinders? Like, sheesh. I can make 30 gems with that. Actually, not quite 30 gems, but...
Is this like a rare thing?
We're here.
Husks. They're still fresh. Yeah, this wasn't long ago. Who could have done him in?
Ambush? Question mark?
Be at rest. We've got to be super cautious around here. Yeah, sparks, but I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, can't I just do these all like in one pop?
We can't just leave this be.
May you sleep peacefully.
Is it the tongue that does it? I think it is.
We
You know,
can't
I
leave
was just
like
realizing,
this.
like, I know how to whistle. How do I know how to change the pitch? Because it's the same mouth shape. I think it's all the tongue. Yeah, it's how much, like, room you leave with your tongue.
May you sleep peacefully.
Oh, this is loosening. Fixed Uni, what's going on? Big claw marks.
Noah, these marks, considering their elevation, it can only be...
Right. Only something as big as Ouroboros or Mobius could make these.
Or a monster.
Huh?
Whomst is you? Okay. You're all like not strong, but sure.
Stand fast! Cease combat!
Boliaris.
Yeah. You're Boliaris, right? Ethel's man. From Colony 4.
Yeah, that's right.
Then you guys... You couldn't be... Couldn't be what? No, can't be. You aren't friends with that monster, are you?
With what monster?
Thank the flames. Huh?
You're the ones who attacked us. Just saying, dude. Maybe ask questions first?
It happened so fast. First the commander was promoted to gold, and the night after that, that thing came. You could tell it wasn't Agnian. Nothing native to these parts. Could tell at a glance. It was cackling, having fun cutting our friends to shreds.
That'd be Mobius. Has to be.
Yes, but why attack Colony 5?
Why not?
We came to find that out, right? Think. Must be a reason.
And the colony? How's Orsolia?
No clue. We were in such a hurry to save our skin. Scrambling for a place to hide. Then you guys showed up.
Right.
Well, she can't be all that far off.
Let's go
Shall
find
we?
her.
Spark, yeah. And if any Mobius mudders are there, we mess them up.
Yeah. Looking at these guys, they don't seem under Mobius control. But that makes them targets we need to protect.
No argument there.
Who are you guys? You're working with Agnes?
Once we're done here, I'll tell you all you want to know. It'll blow your mind. Okay, let's get a move on, eh?
Before we do, we should escort these guys somewhere safe. Some of them are wounded.
Ah, too true. Definitely don't want them in combat. How about the cave entrance? They'll be safe as castles.
Cave entrance, huh? Yeah, that'll work.
We owe you.
Why would we take them to a cave entrance when they're in the cave? Ah, yes, you guys can run.
I'm your guy.
These weren't here before, were they?
No, they weren't. Have they been drawn by the husks, maybe?
That's fine. If something shows up, we kill it.
Let's sort this mess out.
We have no reason to. We lost one. Hey! Soldier B, let's go. Hop, hop. Get a move on.
we get out of here, we should be safe for a while.
Oh, now it's nice out. Thank you.
You lot sit tight here. We'll press on to Colony 5.
Thanks. It's really us who should be going, but how can we ever thank you?
These guys
living.
are doing all the fighting. Thank them. I'm just along for the ride.
Oh, cheers.
Come on. Anyway, you just leave finding Orsolia to us.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go find him. It's not that far. It's pretty close, actually. My biggest deterrent is just the shape of the cave. Welcome back, Jay. Any successful hunting in multiverses? I see. No worries, man. By all means. Is this Colony 5? This looks like part of Mactha.
Come on, don't fail me now.
I'll take that too. I don't recognize any of these buildings. At least the interior structure doesn't look familiar. So it's nothing from the World Tree, I can say comfortably.
Nothing good's gonna come of this. We'd better prepare for the worst.
Let's just hurry. It's too soon to assume the worst. Look out!
Oh!
Careful, everyone.
Hello! Blood-sucking Elvis. That is an awesome name. What's going on? Mobius attacked Colony 5, it looks like, and we're on a mission to figure out why. They weren't a target for really anything, they were just kind of existing. Right now I'm doing a couple of side stories because I was kind of building up a quest log and I needed to clear some stuff out. Plus this is going to allow me to get some level up some of the classes. So we can get some stronger hearts and whatnot. Lay into it. And the battle themes in this game slap. Give me one more talent art. And get out of there. Wham into him. Blossom Dance. That's Ouroboros, these two, and then once this finish, we'll chain attack. Oh, I should topple. I did the wrong art. I should have toppled him. Wah, 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 Oh, this might kill. Oh, it's all 53. It's not even that strong. No chance attack. Forget it. It wouldn't have given us that much experience.
I'm the girl with the gall.
It was a stronger one, sure, but having that landmark's good. We'll want that later. Oh boy.
This is new.
This is one dead looking colony. What happened here?
The flame clock. It's still glowing.
Is it? Barely. It's barely alive.
Oh no. Almost empty.
There really can't be a lot of soldiers left.
So, who's it ticking for? What was that? Oh, hello, buddy. Hello, buddy.
Rosalia!
Oh, he killed the person we came here for. Fantastic.
You dolt.
Oh, it's this
You
chick.
killed her. I wish I'd known you were paying a visit. I'd have found a much more practical use for this thing.
We smashed. We smashed.
Been a while, hasn't it?
That's what she
friends?
looks like.
And this is... Well, he's just some underling, so I don't actually care. Anyway, I count myself lucky. I mean, you popping up while we render judgment.
A judgment, is it?
On who?
Did they actually work it out?
Work it out.
Oh, what? You didn't? Way to get my hopes up. I thought you came because you worked out what's going on with the colony ranks. With the ranks? Yes, the ranks. You've been so desperate to raise them. Just for a bit of comfort, you snatched away the lives of your enemies.
Are you gonna get to your point? Come on!
Ugh! Are you some kind of idiot? I mean, I've laid it all out for you. Just think a minute,
What is
it'll come
is
to
the
you.
reward for?
Snuff off!
Is the reward for reaching gold death?
I'll make it so you dopes can understand. Are you ready? Taking notes? It was us who made up all the colony ranks. Good old Mobius.
I mean, yeah, we kind of saw that coming.
What?
First we have the lowly dirt, then there's tin. Tins go up to copper. Then you get iron. After that comes steel. Then you get the badass silver. And finally, you've hit the top, gold. You've been falling over each other, trying to kill each other day by day. But why? What did you even make the ranks for? Because
Motivation.
What else is gonna motivate you, eh? What?
That's all it takes.
You humans, you need some kind of goal in your little lives. You want to give your blades an upgrade? You want to eat some nice food? Or you want to live longer? You evil! All we did was give you those goals. And while you're trying to rise up, your life force grows brighter. So shiny. Isn't it wonderful?
She's so pale, it's
But
uncomfortable.
then, once you've reached the top, there's nowhere to go but down. And that's no good, is it? Then it's harvest time. One last gasp of defiance. Then we take what's stored up at your life's end.
So then, you're saying the gold rank's nothing but a sham?
I just told you, it's to motivate you. Oh yeah, you motivated us real good. You forced us to fight without ever knowing the truth. Huh? What are you even... You've done a good job tearing the place up yourselves. Nobody's ever forced you to do anything. You guys,
I
you
like her
a
ex
spot of murder
thing.
as much
That's
as
a nice
anyone.
touch.
There's nothing to like about it. How could anyone like it? We live in fear, knowing nothing but fighting. We wanted to reach gold, so we wouldn't have to fight. But you took even that from us.
Because you're idiots, surely. Just think about it real hard.
Shoot
for
her
1
in the head.
second.
Yeah, Uni, just pull out your
Who gave
sniper.
up the right to
Boom!
think for themselves? You did.
What a load of crap! You're the ones who never left us any room to think about our actions.
You haven't got 2 neurons in your heads. All you have
Oh,
are the things
yeah?
we gave you. And you have the gall to complain?
Blows a raspberry?
Get away with it.
What was that
How
subtitle?
can our lives mean so snuffing little to you?
Uni. She just goading Uni to make feathers ruffled. Keep it frosty.
But she's...
False. She's scared of Ouroboros. She want mistake making so she can give friend the finisher.
You think she's scared?
You. Smart cookie, aren't you? I was told Nalpon aren't supposed to interfere. Maybe they were wrong. Well, whatever. It messes up my plans just a little.
But I think it's about harvest time. I'll
Come
hold
here.
every last spark.
Try it. You're level 47. You're gonna lose this fight every time. Let's go. Nice days. This boss theme kicks ass. It's so hype. Come on, Senna, get in the middle of them. I need a buff share. Any day now, Senna. It's gonna expire at this point. I might as well just wait for another. Come on. Absolutely stack my party. Bam! Rip him up. Do it again. And cancel. Get over here. Heals out. We're doing just fine. And one of them's almost dead. Wham. I didn't want you to do that. Is this endgame? No. We're only on like chapter 7. There's way more to this story that we haven't learned yet. Oh, I want to break you. I want you on the... Oh, nice save, Lance. You almost died. Bad timing. Oh, Tyon, you whiffed! No. Yeah, like we're only level 60. I'm gonna guess the story ends probably around level 80. That's usually where it seems to. Oh, I only had to kill that one? Oh well. I wanted to kill her.
I think you're starting to get the hang of this. Killing Mobius and all.
Cheers for the compliment, but I'll tell you one thing. I ain't
Xenoblade
doing
games
this
are
because I
long.
like it. I'm just doing this to survive.
You don't change. You're still just a grunt.
You're desperate to kill, just because you're afraid of dying.
That's where you're wrong. This isn't just for me anymore. A lot of people's hopes are riding on this. So now, I ain't afraid. I'll carry these hopes as far as I can, until we've made the world how it should be.
Oh? Well said. All right, how far can you take this? Guess I'll wait and see.
Oh, look! Just can't wait to escape, can you?
Well, of course. I'm a busy girl after all. Can't spend all my time playing with you. Bye-bye!
Well then. Are we not gonna go break that flame clock for those who are still alive? I feel like we should.
Huh? What's it all been for, eh? All of our fighting.
All for Mobius.
We struggle on and on. But at the end of the day, it never ends.
As long as we live, all we can do is fight on. That's not going to change.
You saying there's no escape?
Depends how you look at it. Sourcing ingredients and growing crops. You'd call doing those things a struggle, wouldn't you?
You say some weird stuff.
Fight, struggle, they're just words. And what's important is not the words, it's what
Yes, you
do.
can say that again, Jay.
Innit? What's inside's the most important thing. You know, I think I'm starting to get it. I've got you, Ethel, and all the others to thank for it.
So, you're not afraid anymore, then?
We're the same as everyone else. We're not perfect. Even now, we still feel fear from moment to moment.
And still, you'll go on.
That's all we can do.
Yeah. We want to make sure we'll walk the path we want to, just like Ethel once did.
No matter where it goes, right?
Nice. There's a class rank limit broken on Medic Gunner, so that could go up to level 20 now. That's cool. So let's now go do Noah's. And this one's actually like related to the main story, so I guess we're killing two birds with one stone on this one. It was castle reading, right? Yeah. Alright, let's do this. I don't know if you can see, but Sal is absolutely knocked on the floor right here. You can see him like right here. He's a sleepy cat.
I'm your guy.
Alright, we're gonna
I'll
put
take
Noah
point.
back in the driver's seat here. Oh, come on. I know you're big, but I will kill you. Alright, we're just getting grabbed by the cutscene. That's fine.
So it's beyond this bridge?
Yeah. No chance from the front. Not like this.
What about his Ouroboros?
We can go across those islands. That way, we should be able to swing round the back. Then, It's in and out, fast as we can.
Yeah. We go in, we get the shard, and we hightail it out of there.
Right.
I can't see another way. Let's do it.
You're gonna save Melia. I knew she wouldn't betray us like that.
Chris, you were a week away from your homecoming. Why?
Noah, you okay?
Noah's never okay.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that.
Hmm?
Strange. Now of all times.
Okay. I could probably actually kill that thing now if I really wanted to. What level is it? 64? No, that'll still kill me. 64, that thing will kill me. I could take it if I went and cashed in some levels that I have stored up, but I don't want to do that.
This should prove useful.
So I am not going to.
Time to take the fast way.
You guys can't see me.
You think we'll be able to slip through undetected?
Watch us.
I don't know. But we'll need to proceed with extreme caution.
Man, that castle's crazy. It's wild how
This is something
different
decent,
Alchemov
right?
looks when it's totally roboticized. It literally looks like what Alchemoth would be if Egil built it instead of Melia. Whoa, okay, don't fall. But Egil is no more. He went down with the Mechonis. But I wonder what he would have thought of this world if he lived to see the day. Should I just, like, sneak my way in? We're in.
This is unsettling.
Ambush.
Not a single person anywhere in sight.
What's going on? Is this because we busted up the Annihilator?
No, that's too easy.
No, I very much doubt it. We didn't do any direct damage to the castle itself.
Maybe it's because of the Machini Queenie?
Machini
Even
Queenie.
so, we didn't actually free the soldiers here, right? And yet no one's here.
They're all in those garage bays.
Huh? The shard's changing position. Hey, Noah, look at this. Noah?
It's a song.
What song?
You're right. It's a Kavesi one. The melody.
Yeah. And it's not just any melody. I know who's playing.
Chris.
Wait, Chris? Wasn't that the guy who was Noah's off-seeing instructor?
Yeah.
Huh? But Chris is...
Not anymore.
Yeah. He died 4 years ago.
Does that mean he's been reborn, like Ethel?
No.
No. I don't think that's it.
What then? Like Mobius?
There are two types of Mobius. The kind like Z and X, who were Mobius from the beginning, and humans, who became Mobius. Like N, M, and urine. So... is this like a trap?
You don't say, Senna.
Probably. But the origin metal readout is real. It's definitely here.
In we go?
Yeah. In we go.
What? Into the jewels?
They're clearly aware that we're coming. But there's no one around. He's waiting. For me.
Oh, we're gonna have to kill him. Oh my god, he opened up the gates like that.
Never seen this place before.
That's intimidating. Oh, that also reminds me.
The time is now!
Huh? This is new.
They're just really gonna let us in here like this?
Something weird's going on, right?
The silence is unnerving.
I feel like I'm in Alba
What
Cavendish.
kind of place is this?
That's what it feels like, at least. I guess I'll be coming back here at some point. Oh, hang on. Sorry. Quick phone call. Okay, sorry. I am back. A quick phone call that I had to take. Oh boy, here we go. This is intimidating, to say the least, and really gives me Sword Valley energy. Melia, you have terrible taste. What happened? High Entia architecture was so pretty. And now you just let it look like the Mechonis. The Mechonis was ugly.
Sweet.
I mean, it was like beautiful in a machineristic way, but like... Oh my god! Oh my god, this... It really is just Alchemoth. The ancestral statues. The mural! The mural is there!
Good to see you again, Noah.
I knew it. Chris.
Thank goodness. I'm so happy to see that you're still an Offseer.
Chris! Come out! Reveal yourself!
I'm waiting in the throne room.
Of course you are.
Take your time. I want you to come up here. Then I want you to play that special melody.
Chris!
I'll be waiting.
Noah, are you alright?
Here
Let's
we
fight
go,
some
guys.
enemies.
Okay, let's go, Noah.
Go!
How close do I have to be? I was way too slow on that daze, but thankfully someone else got it for me. Oh, I whiffed that. There we go.
Whatever happened to not being careless?
Let's
Here we
kill
go,
some
guys.
Okay,
Centaurus?
let's go, Noah.
Centaurus. Oh, it's like, it literally is a centaur. That's kind of neat. Tomorrow? What's tomorrow, Jay? Is something happening? Ah, that's tomorrow. Yeah, I saw some stuff about that. See, I'm into neither DBZ nor Fortnite. But that's definitely a neat crossover, and I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun for those who are into that.
Something so valuable here.
Oh my god, she kept it! She kept it! She kept the mural! She hasn't forgotten. It's so sad because I know that our Melia is trapped and we need to free her. But we can't do that until we get this stupid shard. I want my Hyantia Queen back. She was one of my favorite party members in 1. I want her back. We saved Nia at least. But now we gotta find Melia.
I first met Chris on the day of a homecoming.
I remember.
Melia's not
A
dead.
short time later, I put in to become an Offseer.
She was Hyantia.
And then, we met
She had a
again.
much longer lifespan.
The name's Noah, right? I'm Chris. Starting today, I'll be your personal tutor, all right? Let's begin.
Oh, that's where he got his flute. It was from Chris. Interesting that Noah gravitated to it too. Legend of the Bionis and the Mechonis. I wonder, how much did Melia and Nia pass on about the Endless Ocean and Allrest to the people of this world before it all fell apart? Was it taken over by Mobius from the beginning, when the two planes collided? I don't know. And I hope we're going to get some answers. Nia was able to tell us some stuff, but until we can save Melia, we can't get the other half.
Hey, Chris. Tell me something. Back then, on that day, why did you look so sad?
Which day?
The day of homecoming. In Colony 14.
Ah, I see. So that's how I look to you then.
The others looked so happy. And the soldier, he was so pleased about it. But not you.
I think he probably felt content.
Content?
He had lived through it all, fought hard, and in serving his colony, he found purpose. I find it's quite a tragic thing.
But why? I mean, it was time for him to return home.
What do you think that entails?
Huh?
Reaching your life's expiry date? Surviving through so many battles?
Well,
Do you honestly believe he was happy to disappear for such trivial reasons?
No shot.
That his smile belied no doubt? To me, he looked ready to cry.
Huh.
Being unable to choose his end. Merely accepting what comes next.
Chris.
He has very small ears.
There's
Oh,
no joy
they
in a
just look like that
contrived
from the
death,
shading.
Noah.
Contrived death, huh? At this point, I get him. Kind of, at least.
On that day, he shook my belief. Was I really content? Content with the path I'd chosen to follow? And then he chose for himself. His end would be by his design. I need to know. What was he thinking back then? And why now? Why is he?
Why does that girl have wings on her? Because she, I'm assuming, has High Entia blood. The High Entia were a race in Xenoblade 1 that lived at the top of the Bionis, and they just had wings on their heads. That was like their defining trait. They have a longer lifespan than people, but their whole arc, I'll save you story spoilers, was to dilute their bloodline for some particular reason. I know what that reason is. It's a central plot point, but
Seriously, those Mobius snuffers can really do one.
As far as I can tell, all the races from Xenoblade 1 and Xenoblade 2, from their respective worlds, when they came together to form this one, the races still kind of exist. I'm still convinced that Lance is Machina, but we don't really know that. It's less obvious. Like, for example, Mio over there is Gormati with the cat ears. I'm also convinced that all the people from Allrest are Blades at this point, because they both have core crystals. Tyon doesn't, interestingly. Or at least it doesn't look like it. Man.
Night creep up quickly.
I fell out of the elevator.
Off we go.
Here we are. Melia's throne room. Or at least the imposter Melia. Get that Robo-Melia out of here. Get her out. We trashed that robot already.
Chris.
Ouroboros, you dare to appear before me once again.
We know you're fake.
Do you not value your lives? Such idiots.
What are you talking about? You're a
You
robot.
should never have shown your faces here again. But you leave me no choice. For sullying this consecrated
You're not
ground,
Melia.
I will see to it that justice is served.
This robot couldn't take it last time. What makes it think it can do it again?
What a terrible din. Only an imitation. Its empty words could never ring
Okay,
true.
so he's not trying to
Let me
pretend
hear
it could take it.
Noah,
Whoa!
I want a true melody.
You got one big fat sword there, bro. Alright, Chris. You want to dance? Let's dance. I don't know what caused you to turn, bro. But you want it. You got it. I don't want to break him. I got your topple locked and loaded. No one got it? Oh, there's great. Come on, I want to see some. Get some buffs all around. Absolutely stack my party. Heals around. I want a level 3. Ow. That hurt. Can't touch me. Let's lay into him, Senna. Wham, 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 wham. In the air with you. He just came down. I'm already knocking him back up. Oh, we didn't overheat. What level are you? Level 60? Okay. Ooh, that hurt. Come on, Senna, keep it together. Go! Ultimate life form, you say? Absolutely lay into this clown. Woo! Let's kill this guy. Chris, you lost your way. Allow me to help you find it. Let's do this. Alright, how do I want to open here? If I could get a break to start. That was not a break. I don't know. We're just gonna build our tension here. You're not gonna topple him. I guess I'll go Uni. Round one. Woo! Can you topple? No, you can't. Or break, rather. Launch smash. Theo, bring it home. Woo! Drop attack for 5%. Wham! Whew! Oh my god, Tyon! Got Noah back. Mio. Gonna open with lands. I used the completely wrong art. I forgot what class he was. That was a terrible, terrible art. Noah! And Mio! Woo! Gotten amazing already. I don't need your pity. And chain attacks are awesome. Woo! Mio, send this man to the Shadow Realm. Take him down. Boom! Woo! 1.5 million damage. Let's go.
Why, Chris? Why become Mobius? Tell me, what would possess you to side with them?
Ah, there's the trailer line.
So I could see you again, Noah. But why? Your sworn mission is to change this world, is it not? Yes. And is that because you're unhappy with the way it is? It's wrong, and we have to correct it. That is all. I see. So relentless desire is what drives you.
Desire?
You fight for betterment, for ever greater aspirations.
And what's wrong with that?
Nothing at all. It's human nature, after all. But you still don't understand. There's something you must learn.
What's that?
To be content with one's
He
lot.
said, "See you again."
What do you mean?
Play the song.
Don't you see? Only the strong can ever hope to reach the fabled horizon that you seek. Your words must be backed up by strength in equal measure. Winner's logic.
Dude, we just killed you. Like,
But birds, what can they possibly know of how a lowly worm feels?
Then, what would you have become of the weak? Would you abandon them? You would refute their everything? End their story there?
Mobius are the ones doing that.
Noah, what you're trying to achieve here amounts to the same thing. You really think freeing Origin will revive the world and solve all of our problems? You must surely have heard from the Queen of Agnes the truth of this world.
So what then? You're saying the Queen's lying?
Nia would never.
No, surely not.
Then what?
But there is no guarantee. If the Queen is wrong and the world is not created anew, what happens then?
Huh?
What if this is some flight of fancy? What if you've been taken in, staking your lives on a whim? Who's accountable? I ask you that.
Well,
I think it's still the right thing to do.
Oh?
It was your smile, Chris. I get it now. I know why you were smiling back then. I'm good here. I get what you meant now.
He wanted
You asked
part
me
of the
once.
Endless Now.
If I would keep moving. And my answer,
Tell me, Noah.
I will. To the end. So that I can treasure those final moments.
Final?
When that hour is upon me, I want to look back and smile.
Oh.
Then I'll be good. And to come out smiling, we all have to choose where our lives take us. For our future selves. And yet, lack of choice is enough to break a person. They struggle, suffer, clawing their way through endless fog. A world without choice. That's wrong. If death
That's what
is
we
a lie
stood
in
for.
This world, it deserves to end.
We fell to God.
So you'd rather perish
We took
along
down
with the world.
artifices. You are nothing to us.
Want to cut this world free
We
from
fought
Mobius.
long and hard for
Whatever
choice.
the consequences.
Yeah. Otherwise, the Queen would never have told us the things she did. We take everything as it comes, and we're afforded so little. Still, no matter how slim a chance we might have, it's a chance. So if that's an option we can take, then I'll take it.
Noah, your melody. I hear it loud and clear. Now show it to me. Your conviction and your smile.
Oh, of course, this thing is a mech too. Woo, that piano. All right, Chris. You want it, you got it. Let's dance.
What do you think of this?
One down. Get him back up. Oh god, this boss is a lot tougher immediately. Oh. Okay. Lay into him. Take him down. Whew. Get him up, get him up. Get Tyon up. Buff them all, buff them all. Whoa! Woo! Holding on here. Close proximity. It's our friend. It's our break. Whew. Big burst. What the heck just happened? Go! While they're still busy. Carve him up. Get out! Oh, we blew up. Get that sword out, Noah. Get her up, get her up, get her up. I'm trying to lay into him. Full art. Boom! Let's kill this fool. Let's do this. We already got a break, so that means we need a topple on line. Get him down! Senna has no buffs out. None of you can do anything. Let's go! First order. I'm back in. I think he has a launch art. He does have a launch art. Get him in the air. No launch? What? How did it resist? Mio! Get in there. Senna! Oh, he's dazed. That's why. There's our first amazing. We'll start with Noah. We did a tie-on, so we're going Uni. Senna. Noah. Whew! Oh, this is gonna be tight. Because we're not getting an amazing here. Getting a Bravo. I don't know if it's gonna kill. This will give us an Ouroboros order. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be real tight. I think we got it. I think we got it. I think we got it. Oh yeah, we got it. We got it. It's not gonna be a wild overkill, but it will overkill. Boom! Let's go! Take a seat, Chris. Shame, he's not really a bad dude, but he picked the wrong side. Woo! 1.8 million damage.
It's a beautiful song, Noah. Noah. the one who made me Mobius, was Zed. And it wasn't just me. J too, and N, and M. All of us were human once. And Zed changed our very being.
Oh, we're gonna kill this guy.
Why would he do that to you?
For that, you'd be best off asking Zed himself.
Does he just pull
But
people
listen,
from
Noah,
the fabric of the world?
I think in the end, I was happy to have become Mobius. How could I not be, after hearing such a wonderful song?
Chris.
Mobius are an entity bound by the confines of this world. Strong, yet somehow fragile. And in their fragility, they crave only the now, fearing to tread even a single step towards the future. I chose the path of the Offseer because I had a
You know
thought.
what they need to do? They need to apply the
Sender and the one
subtle
being
camera shake
I wanted to learn exactly what it
to
was that connected
the
them.
dialogue cutscenes. Makes it look so much better.
Though we may be forgotten, our feelings live on. It is through our melodies that we carry them on. I think I once told you something to that effect.
Yeah.
There's a place doing just that. The city.
The city is?
The many lives born of the city. Lives whose existence was never recorded in Origin. They are our future. They themselves are proof of the coming winds of change.
I think I see.
They are our hope. Just as you once were. They too are the product of Ouroboros' will. And that is something that can never die.
Chris, you knew everything all along.
Noah, one last thing.
I'm not gonna get to hear it. Oh no, he wants us to send him off. You're not a bad person, Chris. And it sounds like you didn't want to become Ouroboros or become Mobius either.
Aren't you gonna?
No. This is his. Oh, you see the
You
pain in
really
his eyes.
do play the most beautiful tune. Go now, Noah. Sing your song for all to hear.
That would have been cruel, Jay. Whew. Dang, that was heavy. All the people are back? The clock! It's gone.
Noah.
Huh?
So those things Chris said, what was that all about?
Finding value.
What now?
Chris, when he played his Offseer song, he conveyed his wish to me. His wish that I would come to find value in all things.
He entrusted it all to you, Noah. Ergo, the rest is history.
Yeah, but it's so.
Sad, isn't it?
I'm going. For sure. His wishes won't be in vain as we march on Origin.
All right. Did we get the shard we came here for? They're louder this time. They're getting restless.
Do you truly want it thus, O ye voices? Then let me enunciate, emphatically so, the rules to which this world adheres, for the benefit of us all.
What's he about to do? What point is he trying to prove? Side story Noah, complete. Oh yeah, we got it.
Colony relations have changed.
Let's go! Oh look, we've got
Looks like we
Kevis
got all the
Castle.
metal.
We need to hand these straight over to Mr. Salmon.
I don't feel like talking to these people right now. We're gonna come back here. But I saw a canteen first, so we're gonna start
Good place
here.
to take a break.
Better make sure we're well rested.
I think I need food. Yeah. 40%! Sheesh!
Mmm, delicious.
That's nuts!
Oh, so good.
Can't wait to see how Manana prepares it.
What discussions do I have, if any?
I think we need to discuss this.
Gondor, I hate this chick. Can I just skip it and get the quest and then do it later? Oh, it's Senna's. Dang it.
Let's lay out the facts.
Means I have to do it. Dang it. I don't want to do it right now. So I'm not going to. I'm going to come back to it. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Alright, cool.
Let's go someplace else.
At least it skips quickly. Yeah, tell me about it. Ultimate Vessel. Our not main story quest, whatever. To go to Cadenzia region. That's here. Have to go to the port, right? There we go. So I can get the big boat now? Can I drive the big boat? I hope I can drive the big boat. That would be cool. I would like to drive the big boat. It's almost 11.
A ship that can traverse even the Great Sea's vortex. Phew. Technology sure is a marvel.
Yeah, I don't know what we'd have done without Mr. Salmon.
I'm trying to figure out the best way I want to sit right now. I think I'll build this. All right. Salmon, we got your thing.
Finally, Origin.
No! I don't want to die!
An entity bound by the confines of this world. Strong, yet somehow fragile.
Mobius. What even are they? Harvesting our lives to cling to life.
What is their life?
Even stopping time.
Mio, allowing for limiting conditions, we are reborn after we have died. A Mobius as well.
Mobius, they can't be brought back once they die.
Why's that?
I'm not sure myself. Although, each of them is fundamentally aware of this. That's why they're afraid of death.
They're scared, huh? I guess Yoren knew too.
And he still killed himself. And now, he's really gone.
Still, he left us a parting gift.
Life.
Yeah. The smile on his face. I'll never forget it. Not until my dying breath.
What lies beyond death that Mobius fear it so? What the Queen said about the key that we hold. That smile might be it.
Because he broke free of Zed's control.
The power of hope, if we're being trite.
Power to create future? Big props for Manana.
Any way you slice it, it's not about looking backwards. More like the opposite.
Also known as
There's no need to rack
forward.
brains about. Riku think it fine to just be true to self.
Sound good, Jay.
Riku
Take it
makes
easy.
a good point. Wanting to do what we want, to be how we want to be. That's how we should carry on.
In that case, I'll continue down the road of the future that was meant to be.
If I were given the chance, if this road I've walked were to keep on going, I'd like to spend that time with my Noah.
Forever isn't it.
That was the lesson that Jin taught us. Oh, we have Big Boat. Salmon builds ship. Woo! To engage high velocity mode. Ooh. What is over here? Salmon have something to say? Ah! The 7-Up-on! I see! I see! So this is why we were finding all those origin shards. Okay, okay, okay. So, I buy that extension. That tells me I have to start traveling. There's how many regions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-ish. There's probably one in each location, am I right? Like each of the main regions? Probably. Who else had a hammer? Didn't Chefy guy have a hammer? I think Chefy guy had a hammer. I have no idea where I'm supposed to find hammers like that. Holy moly, you all want to talk.
Got it all memorized.
Let's rest. Well, I can at least go find one of them that I know of. He was here, right? Okay, let's go find...
That sound.
First, we have to find Buddy.
Supply drop.
Pretty
Looks
sure
like we might
this
get lucky.
Snowpawn had one. This was the guy who taught Manana how to cook. Or at least how to cook better. We gotta go get over there without getting ourselves killed. Don't come this way, please. Do not look at me. I do not exist. Yes, you did have a hammer. I thought I noticed that.
I see some relations have changed.
Okay, that's one. Let me see. Oh, was the Nopon Sage one of them? I didn't even notice. Sorry, I'm looking this one up because, like, there's no shot that I'm gonna be doing all of these, like, from memory. Back the wild. You, Berber. Has two.
I see some relations have changed.
And Papa Pain, the hillside Ferronis hunk. Is that here? Yep. These are all locations I've been, but there's just like no shot that I would have known where to find these. Fixie. Something just tried to spawn and then immediately despawned. I don't know if you saw that. Another one. We need.
I see some relations have changed.
This one is Mactha. Across the far side of the central poisonous swamps. Huh. In his treehouse.
Is this like a rare thing?
So I'm looking for a Nopon in a treehouse, yeah? Easier said than done, I suppose. Ah!
It's do or die.
I'm gonna run. I doubt you're over here. No. I think he's back this way. I can't go fight those. They're in the middle of the poison. Likewise, I can't fight that Ageshu. I'm guessing he's probably up there. Just leg it. That's probably his treehouse.
Topographical info.
Yep. I was actually here before. I just ignored it because of the
Let's use this.
quest. You were literally right here.
Good to add more names. Wonder what's inside. That smart.
So I have to chase him down.
That smarts.
A fast Nopon. This guy's on the move. Ah, see, they removed the dragon for the quest. How game? Game real good. Game real good. I think it's better than 2. I don't know if I prefer it to 1, though. That's a tough decision. Yeah, you stupid Nopon. Just give me your hammer. Give me hammer. I need. Where did you go? Everything's level 70 down here, dude. I don't want to die. You're not making my life any easier, that's for sure. What? Oh. It's actually the best in the series, I think. I think it's the most fluid. Because there's a big difference this time around in that you can change to anybody on the fly. So you're not locked into one person for all your time, which is really cool.
Leave it to me. Big responsibility.
Doesn't matter who you are at any point, you just flip-flop.
Point.
Which makes it really fun. What? Hey. Oh, here we go. I see it. Stupid Nopon. Just give me the stupid hammer. I don't care about your words of wisdom. You're a blacksmith. Do the blacksmithing. Apparently some kind of godly blacksmith at that. Are you just running back to your treehouse? I swear to God.
That would be a dangerous foe.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna fight that. Dude, you literally just have a level 75 Gogol chilling underneath your house. How do you sleep at night? What if you just fell? What was the purpose? Until the day when the 7 anvils ring. Yeah, okay. Well, surprise, the anvil is ringing. Ding, ding. Come here. Ging in. Anvil is ringing. Now go. Go join the others.
I see some relations have changed.
There's one more on prison.
Quite well traveled by now, huh?
What do you mean I can't skip travel there? I was there already. It's not like we destroyed the prison. Fixie fixie.
I see some relations have changed.
Can I fast travel to it now? No, I cannot. Okay, how do I get back in there? Vent entrance. That's how I did it. Ironic, we're breaking back into a prison, I guess, after we liberated the castle? I don't know. It seems some relations have changed. What? This guy says it's in there. Maybe he's in the castle. I guess I could check the affinity chart and see if it tells me where he is.
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
Can I discuss? Is that what you want me to do?
Could you all come round for a second?
I'm not doing these. We're just gonna. Yeah, don't mind me.
Could you all come round for a second?
These are some old things that I just never actually finished discussing.
I think we need to discuss this.
Some of these are pretty old, actually.
I think we need to discuss this.
Okay. How do I get in there?
If time to going, then time to going.
Trademark. How do I get in there? It won't let me. Maybe I have to have Valdi in the party already? Someone says that here.
I'm here too, and I'll do my part.
Valdi, you're coming with us. Oh wow, you all have stuff to say. All right, that's fine. We can listen to some chatter. Did Sal just? He absolutely just morphed into the curtains over there. I see him moving them, but not enough.
Can't underestimate a bit of good intel.
A boat to the city. I want to like see the city in this context because they said it moved like underneath the land. I still don't fully understand how the environment actually works. Like, what is this landmass? Is it floating? Because it kind of seems like it. Alright, let's see if I...
Let's make the most of our break, guys. I think we need to discuss this.
Oh, there's Sal.
I think we need to discuss this.
So, oh wait, if I track that, it'll probably show me how to get in there.
All right, everyone. Time to head out.
What was it? The Three Friends it was called? Hello, yes. Okay. Yada 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 yada. Are you gonna let me in? Oh my god, do I have to do all of these? Oh my god. This is a lot of quests.
I see some relations have changed. Good to add more names.
I'm fighting them now? Okay. Great. I skipped the text. I'm not concerned. They're actually pretty tough. Boom! Well down. Woo! Someone hit daze or a break, sorry. Too slow. Boosh. Well on him. Lay into him. Woo! Uh-oh, we're over here. Get down. Uh-oh, get out of there. You like purple guy? Yeah, you'll enjoy this because there are what are effectively mechs in this. Yeesh! These guys pack a wallop. You get a level 3? Hold these. There's our level 3. Lay into him. Wham-a-wham. Rip him up. Woo! Easy. They weren't tough. And side quest text boxes that I really don't care about. Okay, well, that was quick.
I see some relations have changed.
We did something. I need to figure out how to get into the prison. That's what I need to do. do I get in? This is what I need. And there's no tracking it. How do I get in the prison from here? Because I'm like way up in the air, right? This is a very pretty prison, all things considered.
Wonder what's inside.
Not there. I know exactly where the prison is. I just don't know how to get into it. No, wrong menu. It's down here. Oh, is the gate open maybe from when we blew it up? Not my fault. I mean, it was my fault, but it wasn't my fault. I didn't choose violence. The violence chose me. Just saying. Yeah, here we go. He's in here. There's our door. We better be able to just walk right in. I'm gonna be mad if it's locked for some stupid reason.
That smarts.
Okay, door's open. We're good. Surprise! Door is not open. How do I get in? Ah! How do I get in there? Like, actually, how do I get in there? Do I have that? What? Apparently I have to do a different hero quest. I don't know if I have that yet. No, I don't. I've done all of the ones that I've gotten thus far.
Every day's a training day.
Where do I get it? Where do I get the quest? It says Colony 4, so I guess we go to Colony 4. I need my area map. Big map. Here. I have no idea who this is. But apparently I need it in order to get into the prison, so... I don't know.
Something smells tasty.
Shut up, Valdi.
I see some relations have changed.
These are side quests. I don't have time for this, guys.
I see some relations have changed. Now, what was it we needed?
I have 27 of these. Just have a bunch of poison ivy.
No worries, Brunella. We'll be with you all the way.
Leave her be for now, Senna. She won't respond while she's so stressed.
Something smells tasty.
Baldy, shut up. So I just have to follow her. Where are you going? You picked the least optimal way to get here. Skip.
All right, what's next?
Ah, it's raining.
Interesting news.
Hi, bud. Stupid Napon. You're all stupid. All of you.
Now, what was it we needed?
Oh, I got 58 of these. Yeah, just have that. Yeah, I did the thing. Yay.
Something smells tasty.
Baldy, I'm gonna kill you. Hi, bud.
I see some relations have changed.
Where do you want me to go? Oh, it's up above me, isn't it? Back here, I'm guessing. Yep. Ticking boxes. Oh my god, guys. Jord, what do you want? We're almost level 4 with Colony 4. There's one back here. What kind of a name is Flowering anyway, with your tiny little wings? You up in the Piranhas or are you down here? You're up above me. You look like you're up, I think? I don't exactly know. this direction. Nope. Must be here on the bridge somewhere. Where is it? Are you below me? Ah, there you are. Jeremy. Uh-oh, this is gonna kill me. Oh, just barely survived. Just barely.
Oh, my plumage is everywhere.
Oh my god, there's a whole chain of these that I have to do. Ah! Alright, hang on. Do I even have any of these? Okay, so I did that one. Have I done severed connection? I do have to do this one. No, I haven't done that one yet. Okay, so I have to do that. So I need to do the tactical eradication in order to get this other one. Okay, so let's do this one next. Now, where is it? Oh, I have to. Oh, I have to do these stupid requests. Fine. How incapable are you all at doing anything? Let's find out. Absolute wail on some of these enemies.
Keep your heads or lose them.
I'm so ready for this.
Just kill it. Just kill it, please. Absolutely just wail on this thing. Kill it. There we go. Done. That's one.
That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP.
One down.
You all think
So we have to do these other little ones. That's fine. He's up there.
This is something decent, right? Huh. Huh.
Oh, that's a big looking spider. No matter, we'll kill them.
This isn't worth our time.
Stay alert and alive.
Stay alert and alive.
Dragon Star!
I want these collectibles over here, don't mind me.
Go! Go here! I got something for you! Perfect time. You can try a little harder. Go here! I got something for you!
Kill the stupid bugs. Now we kill the biggin. We got him. Stupid spider is dead.
I'm the girl with the gun.
Aren't you all supposed to be soldiers too? Like, I'm just saying, I shouldn't have to do all the grunt work. Okay, there's one more. One more. And that gives us severed connection. It's a Taos. It's pretty. Unfortunately, I have to kill it.
This'll be a challenge. Don't lose focus.
No doubt about it.
Come here! I got something for you! Thanks!
These blade things are cool. I like them a lot. And he's dead. We got him.
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
Right then, time to head back.
Back to the colony. Whee! Where am I? What is this? That's something else. Colony for command.
Might as well, yeah?
We did it. Now what do I have to do? Have to deliver these to someone? This better be it.
Something smells tasty.
Valdi? I'm gonna kill him.
Some relationships changed.
Whoa, that gave me a ton of points. There is a thing right here. I wonder if this is it. Hey, yo. Someone's dead. Here we go. This is the quest I needed. I also have to do writer's block, it looks like. Which is a quest that I thankfully have. Man, I keep doing the wrong button combination. That's writer's block. Where? Atia region. That's
Yo, I'm hungry.
Thankfully, I've been out here already. This is what I came here for.
Whoa!
Oh, that's a big lot of dead people.
Ooh, did you see that?
It's a side quest. I don't care. I don't have any attachment to this right now.
You won't get away! Enemies broken away from me!
They broke away.
Nothing. You won't get away! I got something for you!
Senna, throw some buffs down for me, will ya? Noah. Wham-a-wham. Yeah, these... I don't care about these. Big one.
I got something for you. This'll keep me going.
I'll show you.
It's only level 38, guys.
Let me give it up.
How about this?
You won't get away.
Soaring Tempest changed a lot. Ow. That hurt a little bit.
I know it's grim, but it needs doing.
Yeah, we send them off. Ta-da! Okay. So the only other one that I need to do is somehow. I have to go up. Question is, how do I do it? Going up there. Looks like I have to go over and around. I think that's my best bet.
Good thing we found this. Huh? This is new.
Fetos Sand Garden. A lot here. Just a lot of sand, really. Reminds me a little bit of the Tornin Desert, but hey. Flamethyst. Pentelis region. Where do you want me to go? There. Apparently. It's in this general vicinity. The craziest thing is that I'm doing all this just for these blade upgrades, and that's the wild part. Looks like whatever it is, it's dropped right over here. Yeah, more of these guys. Just kill them.
You won't get away! Eat this! Enemies from the way! Come here! I got something for you! Eat this!
You like that?
You wanna trade?
How about this?
Eat this! Let me give you a taste!
Whale into him. Big arts, big arts. This'll kill. And there's apparently something else I need. Something over that way. I don't know how to get to it, though. I guess we're gonna find out. Oh, it looks like it's on the ground level, actually.
Hey, that's the thing for the stuff.
Thank you, Senna. Very cool. Okay, so now we can go back to City and talk to Buddy. There. Almost done. I can lure! It's up! That's why. It's always been down. I don't know why it's up. I swear to God, that's...
Now, what was it we needed?
There we go. We got them all. We did it. And that gives me what I need to go up to Capricorn Peak. It's right there. Okay, let's go do it. We're gonna do this, start the next quest, so that way tomorrow what I'll do is I'll finish the Napon side quest, and then finish the Napon side quest. That'll let us do upgrades with all those shards we've been collecting. And then, once we're done with that, we'll go and probably finish Chapter 7. Get attacked. Yeah. Oh my God, you guys need to just stop. Ow. Yumi has so much HP. Oh, someone leveled up. Was that Noah? And Mio. Take him down. Woo! Got him. Whew. Ooh, Mio's moving.
Mimi!
Incoming! A tactical retreat?
I got it! Senna, hit him where it hurts, will ya?
Woo!
What the? What's going on here?
It's a good question that we don't know the answer to. What is she wearing? Is it a flight suit? That's weird.
Who is this girl?
Yeah, I know what you mean. She looks about 3 terms old. Way too young to be fighting on the front lines.
Not to derail the convo, but are we sure she'll be okay? We pulled her out of the Lev, but is there anything else we can do?
I don't see any external injuries, but no signs of waking up either. Hard to tell either way.
Senna, don't worry. She's still alive. I'm sure she'll pull through.
Mimi, you sure? Look, we can talk about her all day, or we can find her a doctor. I know which one I'd prefer.
All right, but she and her people did assault colony soldiers, so taking her to a colony seems like asking for trouble.
Then how about the city? They have medical facilities there.
Indeed. Seems advisable.
What do we do about the Levnis?
Let's leave it for now. Transporting the girl should take priority.
I can carry her. Thanks, Senna. She'll be in good hands.
Yeah, I'll make sure of it.
Okie doke. Okay, I am going to stop there. Because that means that tomorrow we can do this hero quest. Finish the Naupon Smithies side quest. And then that will let me get those upgrades, and then we can probably finish Chapter 7, I'm thinking. I think that'll be our playbook. Probably start Chapter 8 like the first opening cutscene, depending on how crazy it is. I hope it's not like a 5-6 type situation, where the start of Chapter 6 is like the other half of Chapter 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up right over here and save, because that way I'm looking right at the thing. And I don't forget it tomorrow. Okay. Right here. System, save, save, save.
It's vital to keep a record of events.
Woo! Dang, guys, we're coming up on 60 hours in this game. That's crazy. We put a healthy chunk of time into this. I'm proud. I wonder how many will be when we're done. I'm guessing probably somewhere between 75 and 80, I think. My money's on 78 hours. I think that's where we're at. I don't know if that's enough. It might be closer to 80. We'll find out. Any rate. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. I really appreciate it. Those of you who came to hang, it's always good chatting. But we're going to stop there. Thank you so much, and whether I see you guys in another video, another stream, or someplace else until that time comes, take care. Have yourselves a good night, and I'll talk to you all soon. Take it easy.
Record of events.
You